Hey, day 76. Lost my days already. 75. Let's go with 75, just for the heck of it. Because I had said I was going to do a tapping on the day before. I had talked about my vulnerability and how I need to be more vulnerable because I don't show up with intention to connect with people at a deeper level. Not that you want to meet everybody at a deep level, you don't. But I am incredibly guarded, and I use my humor and my incredibly outgoing personality to protect myself from actually having to make connections that are long lasting with people. And I met a couple of folks the other day who I absolutely enjoyed their time, and they asked me to do things with them, and I accepted, even though I was afraid to. So that was a big moment for me to learn that uh, I'm trying to manifest. Look at me. I'm trying to manifest connection. I'm trying to manifest, honestly, I'm trying to manifest a significant relationship, love relationships. I mean, it's even hard for me to say it because it's been so long for me and so unsuccessful. And I don't mean that as a criticism against myself. It's just that I have not had great relationships. And when I have had relationships, I've kept them for a very long time, even though I probably shouldn't have. So I really want to create and allow, I've already asked for it. So I want to allow that fantastic effing guy who I think is so cool and love him to death, and he loves me to death, regardless of my whatever I don't like about my personality. He loves me. He thinks I'm funny. He thinks I'm cute. He thinks I'm sweet. He likes me. And I like him for his smarts and his way of being and his strength and his looks. And I'm not talking about lookers all the time. I'm talking about what looks good to me. I'm not an incredibly type of person, you know what I mean? And I would love someone who's youthful and attractive and kind and funny and like my kind of funny, and willing to go out and do stuff and a doer and energized. And I won't even go on and on with my list. However, what I want is really nice. And I realize I am like this when I go places. I'm afraid. Maybe I'm afraid that they don't exist and this is not going to manifest who I want. So I thought I would tap on this because I need to give myself permission to allow someone into my life by being someone who wants someone in my life. So anyway, I'm gonna tap, and so I will start out with the karate chop, and I'm just gonna start. And now you can model it, you can come up with your own stuff, but I just wanted to kind of show it to you. Even though when I go out to meet people and I keep myself closed off, I really do forgive myself. Even when I pull out the overdo it Jennifer, who's just out there beyond out there, I allow no guilt. I like to free myself from guilt. I free myself of guilt or shame. I free myself of shame. That fits better. When I really put that one out there, that Jennifer that's woo, I I free myself of shame. When I have anxiety because I'm going out with other people, I accept myself just as I am. When I think about going to meet people and I don't feel like I am lovable or likable, I completely and deeply love myself. When I would rather go out by myself than to go out with other people, I understand that that is also just fine to do. So now I'll start with the I. Wouldn't it be nice if I felt good about accepting invitations from other people? Wouldn't it be great if I went somewhere to meet people, but didn't feel like I had to shine so brightly that maybe I'm blinding people? Wouldn't it be nice if I thought that I can go somewhere and be my quiet self and be liked for that? Wouldn't it be great if I had the thought that people really are going to like me very much, especially if I like them as well? When I liked someone, it'd be nice if I really thought, I think they like me back. If I like someone, I hope I have the trust to ask out someone if they don't ask me first without feeling like, well, they don't like you and you're just being too forward. So I think that's really being able to find other interests would be nice so that I did more than just the same old, because I'm afraid to put myself out there. So now my next round, I'm going to do the word pieces where I say, free of anxiety, happy to go out, excited to go out, excited to meet people, loving myself, seeing myself as looking great, thinking I am at the perfect age, the perfect place, the perfect time, the perfect person to be where I am, and that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. To allow people in, to allow love in, to accept new friendships, to have new friendships find me, to be me in every way that I am me, to not have to be the entertainment unless it feels fun to be the entertainment, to not have to overdrink in order to feel beautiful, to be beautiful, to know I'm beautiful, to know that I am perfectly fine exactly the way I am. I don't have to be, whatever, some famous person. Love me, like me, trust myself, trust the universe, trust other people, accept that people do want to be around you. Love that. Cool. See? That is a tapping routine. It wasn't a long one. I don't do them for a long time. What I should have done or could have done to help you guys is to have assessed by number what I was feeling around that, and then what the ultimate feel number is after that. Because that's really a good idea to do, is like to say, what number do I feel like I'm at with that fear? Like my fear of going out and being whatever. What's my number there? It was probably like a 5, you know what I mean? And now I'm good about, like, now that I'm less afraid, I would say like I'm at a 2, in terms of anxiety. And then what you can do is keep doing that. Like if I'm a 3, I might want to do it more. Um, but what I did notice was, first of all, I did this video already. I started to do it, but it quit videoing. And when I had done a few taps, I felt like I was going to cry. And I said to you before, I think for me, I'm a crier. So when I start to feel relief, I start to cry, especially when I say something that really hits home. It's like, oh, I'm going to cry. And I almost did that there on one of these taps too. One of the things I said, I was like, ooh, I might cry. And I didn't, I don't want to cry in front of you guys necessarily. We've only known each other for 75 days. Anyway, so that's tapping on how to allow someone into your life, how to attract and allow someone, people that are important to you into your life and be more open. So there you go. Day 75. See you in day 76 in about 2 hours.